I got on here quick. I didn't even like label this or anything. Make me sweat. Make me harder. Let me see if anybody's up and on here. Oh, shoot. Hold on, I might have to come back on. All of a sudden, did this thing come loose? Yeah. Anywho. Let's see if anybody comes on here. Hey, what's going on? I have not been on here in a minute, y'all. But I'm in Bulgaria right now. Bulgaria, yes. And I got stung by a bee, so I'm like in the bed. What's going on? Tomorrow we have like a tour. I've been here in Europe for like since September 4th. It's been an amazing trip. We've gone to 7 different countries and it's been insane. Make me sweat, make me harder. Okay, so I'm Tiff Travels the World. I travel someplace amazing every 3 months, guys. I just was coming on to say hello. This trip ends tomorrow, but I started off in Sofia, Bulgaria, and that's where I've ended again tonight. We went to Skopje earlier today. Amazing time. There's a million statues there and great shopping and just wonderful people. I was out till like 11:30 at night. Safe to walk around and do whatever you want. We went to Belgrade, Sarajevo. Sarajevo has great shopping, but it is like in euros, so that's more expensive than the dollar. So that's kind of frustrating, you know, when you travel and you have to exchange monies. A lot of times you won't know how much it's going to cost you, but most of the time the euro is stronger. So a long time ago, I went to England, and it's actually, they have a pound is their money. And it was like so expensive. It was so expensive to live in England because we had to exchange our dollars, and it was like $2 for one of their pounds. Now it's better. But guys, this trip was amazing. It's the best of the Balkans, and the Balkans are on the Adriatic Sea, like Croatia, Dubrovnik, all that kind of stuff. The waters were amazing. We went to a place called Kotor that I'd never even heard of. I'm looking at my map. That's what I'm looking at. But guys, this trip was amazing. I booked through a company called Tour Radar. I don't work for them, but I always book through them to get like great deals on travel, and it's so much fun. And so Tour Radar is kind of like a hub. You go to there and you look for whatever country you want to book with, and then they have like smaller countries that put out their services. So I'm on Travel Talk, and that's who I've been traveling with, and it's been so much fun, guys. We've been all over the place. Um, we've been to Bosnia, Sarajevo, Dubrovnik, Kotor, and we learn about the history as we're traveling. Guys, nobody likes to read anymore. 1% of the population is reading books. So nobody's educated anymore. So if you take a tour or you travel the world, at least you can have education in a fun way. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to actually read books and stuff. You just like travel and you learn on your own. And I actually wanted to be a doctor at one point until I found out it was like 100 grand just for the doctorate, and they wanted me to finish in 5 years, and that wasn't even the cost of books, dude. So I decided I would travel and educate myself and spend my monies investing in me and having a great time. Guys, we need this mental health, relaxation, getting out here. A lot of people that follow me are Americans. Americans, you don't want to take your trips. I got to put on my glasses. Hey, what's up, AK? How are you? Yes, I'm traveling. Thank you, honey. Hey, Erin. So the last time I really was getting on here was around 4th of July. Everybody was like at my house for a pool party. We were walking through Vegas having fun. Now I'm over here in the Balkans. Who even knows what the Balkans are, guys? Like a lot of people don't, because people in America, a lot of their travel will be local, or they'll just go to the Bahamas or Jamaica or Puerto Rico or Hawaii, things that are close by. But there's so many amazing places to go, guys. I'm trying to encourage y'all to travel and also let you know it's safe out here. I traveled by myself as a woman, met up with single people, groups of people, married people. Everybody's out here traveling, guys. And you'll get to see what real people are like. Don't sit up at home and listen to the news and get yourself worked up, because everybody's out here in the real world doing real world things and not just being upset at home. The news is frustrating because it's giving you that kind of vibe. But I'm telling you, out here in the world, it's safe. I'm in Bulgaria right now. I was in Macedonia last night. Um, I've just been all over Europe. We went to Dubrovnik. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the movie that was filmed in Croatia. But like the Adriatic Sea, guys, is amazing. So I'm on here just to give you guys encouragement, to help you find maybe a new hobby, or to go somewhere that you haven't. Hey, Black, what's up? But guys, not everybody can travel. Not everybody has the money to do it. So you can do stuff that's in your local area too. Wherever you live, just go online and put in like top 10 things to do in my area. And a bunch of stuff is going to pop up that maybe you didn't even think of. But we have to stay. Oh, thank you, honey. Have I ever been to Colorado? Yes, Joe Mama. Yes, yes. But I'm from Las Vegas. I'm from the United States. I'm just traveling, and I want to encourage you guys to come to America if you can. And don't listen to everything that's going on in the news. You're still welcome in America. America is safe. Palestine. Oh, I thought you were saying you were from there. I met a guy traveling to Israel last week, and he says it's not like the news. So a lot of times we listen to the news, or we look up different stuff to do, and leave it up to what we read, and stuff that has nothing else to do with us. We have to get out here and do our own thing, live life, you know, trust in ourselves. Don't just listen to what the government says or the news, because they have an agenda most of the time. You can still travel right now. You can be safe and travel. Um, Go with tours. I don't work for a tour company, but I always book through Tour Radar. They have great trips. They're not too expensive. Um, if you don't mind having a roommate, you can pay a little bit less. I pay a little bit more because I don't like having a roommate. I don't like people snoring and stuff, so I need to have my own room. Right now, I am in Bulgaria, and I'm in my own room. And here it is. It's a bit messy, but it's cool. It's called Novotel, and it's pretty modern, and it's very safe here in Bulgaria. We drove past so many buildings that used to be like communist type buildings, and it's really cool to see it, but it was like turning my stomach because it just looks like kind of projects and stuff like that. Even today, it doesn't look that amazing, but well, people have to have places to live, right? But we went through the history of all these different countries. So the trip that I'm on is called Best of the Balkans, and they give you at least a 4-star hotel, sometimes 5-star, and it's an average of 4-star. Like one I felt wasn't totally like 4-star, but that's okay. Do I support Palestine? I don't want violence anywhere. I don't support any of that. There needs to be peace everywhere, because we're all people who need love and caring. We all need to be taken care of. We all need to be taken care of. I don't support one side or the other. I support love and kindness, and we all have to cut all the nonsense out and live together peacefully. So, yeah, I'm not going to get on that tangent at all. We have to be supportive of each other, love each other. And like I said, I'm promoting travel as a hobby, as a way to help your mental health, as a way to meet other people, because more people are out here in the world that love each other than do not. I really believe that. I feel like there's more good out in the world than bad, and every time we go outside, we need to be greeting people, hello, loving each other, smiling, being kind, paying it forward, all that kind of stuff. And in my travels, I traveled with 35 people that I never met before from different places, from England, from Germany, from New Zealand, from America. And basically, we all got along. And that's what we need to do. We're all from different countries. We're all speaking with different accents, different languages, but we're all getting along. And that's what needs to be happening in the world. Don't support one side or the other, guys. Support life and love. And that's what it's about. So, to be honest with y'all, I was in the Air Force. I'm a military girl, retired now. And it's hard to come from that and see a place like, Bosnia, Herzegovina. We're over here and we're learning about the history. We know about the history. It's kind of like 1994, kind of recent activities. But so many places in the world go through this. Either man tears the area up or Mother Nature does, or but we have to be striving for peace, y'all. Like I went to Macedonia. I went to where Mother Teresa was born. We went to where her house was. I just remember the whole concept of Mother Teresa, and it's all about peace, helping the poor, caring about people. Like, this is the narrative we have to push when everybody else is pushing that hate nonsense. We have to know that through travel, through meeting each other, through different people, we all want the same thing. When you see me smiling and you smile back, that's what we want. Me helping you, you helping me. That's how we're going to get through this, with love and kindness, guys. We can't keep having the separation. And yeah, so I'm trying through travel where I meet other people and I actually go to the other countries and I dispel these myths where everyone acts like everyone has a problem with people and they don't. Like history, yeah, there's some things that happened. We went to some bunkers where they had like, the communist era, and it was just crazy to see the past. And what's going on right now is going to be the future history, and it's nasty. Why do we keep repeating this? We should all be peaceful, cooking each other foods, loving each other, sharing each other's religions and languages. And that's what I like to do. I'm Tiff Travels the World. Today I'm in Sofia, Bulgaria. Yesterday I was in Macedonia. I'm an American girl, but I'm traveling everywhere and I'm having a great time, guys. I promote travel. I don't get paid for it. I just want you to be encouraged to live your life to the fullest. Be friendly to other people, even people with different religions. Get to know them, because we're all good people. It's just sometimes people make a stereotype and then you make an assumption. We have to get beyond this. We have to get out and learn about each other, you know? Start embracing each other, learning different languages, being open to understanding that we're all human beings. That's the most important thing in life. Being human beings. It doesn't matter what religion you are. We are human beings. However you get to heaven or however you get to what you believe in, that's on you. But I'm going to treat you like a human being. I'm not God. I'm not paving your way, you know? Only you can do that. That's why when we're out here, I think travel is key to keeping us together. When I meet you and you meet me and we exchange different foods that we're used to, we learn different languages. This whole trip has been amazing. So it's called The Best of the Balkans, and it's booked through Tour Radar. and you can book it through a company called Travel Talk as well. I don't do expensive travel, guys. I mean, traveling the world is usually a couple thousand, which seems like a lot, but if you want to travel and you want to prioritize it, we can do it. We can do it. I can help you find these inexpensive trips. Hopefully, you live in a country where you can get a passport. I know some places it's harder to get a passport. The American passport is probably the most flexible and allows you to go most places. But if you can't leave your country, find places in your country. I know there's places that sometimes we overlook and they're just right there in front of us. You know what I mean? Like um, a certain historical site or a place named after someone that we don't even pay attention to because we live there. It's like we don't appreciate where we live. But I encourage you to reach out and find out the history of where you live. Try to figure out a place that you want to go. Figure out a bucket list for yourself if you want to travel and make it your priority. It's very important, guys. If you don't make something your priority and you don't set goals for yourself, then you won't do it. I always have like a calendar, just a paper calendar, and I write down like what I want to do next month, what I want to do next week, and keep these things going. I'm telling you guys, life goes by fast. It goes by so fast. And before you know it, we might not even be able to travel. So that's why I say you have to do it now. Um, you know, we're not always promised our health. I got bit by a bee today, guys. I got stung by a bee and my leg hurts so bad. Hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up and it'll be better because I have a tour, a walking tour through Bulgaria, Sofia, and then I'm supposed to take a flight back home. So that it better be down, or I'm going to be frustrated. But anyway, so I'm just relaxing. This bee hurts so bad. And I didn't see it, so it might be a bite from like an ant or something weird. But anyway, I just wanted to come over and say like hello to you guys. I haven't been on here in a while, and I normally like to show you the city that I'm in. Maybe tomorrow I will show you the tour of Sofia, Bulgaria. And yeah, I think I'll do that. And then I fly back to the United States. But constantly traveling, constantly putting that out there for you guys. If you're looking for a hobby, travel can be your hobby. Another hobby that when I'm not traveling, I try to work out. I'm not going to be like a bodybuilder or anything, but do stuff that's constructive and healthy for yourselves, guys. Like look for positive things to do. Maybe another hobby, learn how to cook some kind of foods or something. You just have to keep striving to be the best person you can be, paying it forward if you can, being kind, and don't fall into just the news and negativity. Be that beacon of light. Be the person that you want to be. The people that you want to see around you, you're going to have to be that person, because nowadays too many people are just following the others, and they're not being leaders, and they're not being kind, and they're not, being all that they can be. It's so important, guys. Nowadays, we have to be the people that we want to see, because the people that they're showing us, it's not even right. So you get what I'm saying. Like we have to be those positive. Yes, yeah. Black, what are you talking about? Anyway, I just came on here to say that I'm in Bulgaria. I've done a tour of the Balkans for the past 10 days. It's been a great vacation. I'm encouraging you guys to look up some trips on Travel Talk. See if there's anything that you're interested in. Start setting these goals for yourself. If travel's not your thing, then think of something else. But you have to do positive things to help with your mental health, whether it's travel, working out, cooking, mentoring. We just have to be positive individuals. I want you to know that I care. I love you. There's goodness out here still in the world. Don't let the news be what, guides you. Don't get caught up in the agendas. don't get caught up in this hate out here in the world. Just be positive, guys, because there's good people out here still. Trust me. And I just want to say I love y'all. And thank you. Thank you, Usman. That was nice of you to say. It's getting late. I'm going to get off of here. But thank you for listening to my message. I love you guys. Have a great evening. Tiff Travels the World. I'm out for now. Bye.